Welcome back to the weekly vlog. I look so puffy right now. I've literally just woken up and I'm starting the vlog in here because Sid's still asleep in my room, so I don't want to disturb him. But I'm sorry about the lighting in here. The bulb in this bathroom went a few weeks ago and our landlord came round to replace it, but he's replaced it with a really warm toned light, so you can't really tell right now because I've got a light on top of my camera that's a bit more cool toned. But when this is turned off, this bathroom genuinely looks like something that you'd incubate chicks in. Like, look how yellow it is. But anyway, it is Monday today. It's the start of the second week of my final semester, and today I've actually got a 9 AM lecture for advertising and promotional management, and then at 11 I've got a lecture for my dissertation about quantitative data analysis methods. I can never say that word, quantitative. And then apart from that, my focus for today is going to be making a conceptual model for my dissertation because, as I mentioned in my last vlog, I've changed my idea again. So to try and hurry me along a bit and prevent me from changing it again, my supervisor has said, okay, by Monday I want a model explaining exactly what you're doing now. So as far as I know, a conceptual model should show how your variables are linked, any moderators, mediators, and she also wants to see where my theory, my overarching theoretical framework is going to fit into that. And I think I already pretty much know what I'm doing with it. It's just a case of refining it today and sending it over to her. So yeah, I've got a morning of classes and then I'll be working on campus somewhere this afternoon before I go to yoga at 5. So hopefully it'll be a good start to the week.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Harder keep the heat when it gets colder. You know, sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the low, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
Hello, I am just popping in quickly to tell you that this video is very kindly in partnership with Pearson. So if you're doing your GCSEs or your A-levels right now, you'll have definitely heard of Pearson because they're the world's leading learning company, and they also provide the Edexcel exams for GCSE, A-level and BTECs, as well as course books and other revision resources for those exams. And now you can access those materials, those course books online with Pearson Revise. Even though, of course, I'm not doing my GCSEs anymore, I know a lot of you guys are, and I was always looking to try different revision methods to find the one that best suited my learning style. And what I love about Pearson Revise is because it's online with their ebook subscription, you can access all of those revision guides in one place, and it makes it so much more affordable than buying lots of physical revision guides or revision resources. The ebooks also come with other resources such as a knowledge checker, which allows allows you to then prioritize different areas of your revision, which is so important. And the good thing about using Pearson Revise resources is that you know it's gonna be exam board specific, although it's worth mentioning that they also have a few AQA ebooks on there as well. I know when I was doing my exams, I had a mix of the two. So if you're doing your GCSEs this summer, or you'd like to get more prepared if they're coming up in the next few years for you, then I definitely recommend checking out Pearson Revise. I'll put the link that's on screen now in the description, and you can sign up for a 7-day free trial. How are you? Good morning, it's Tuesday today and I'm just getting ready to head to my social media seminar. It's from 10 till 12. So I've allowed myself an extra hour at home this morning. I still got up at exactly the same time, but it's given me a little bit of time to do a few things on my to-do list that I needed to do at home, because I thought there's no point in me going in at 9 and finding somewhere to sit to only leave 45 minutes later. I thought I'd just give you a quick update on how I'm feeling, because if you watched the last vlog, last week was just awful. I was not in a good headspace all week. I was just feeling very overwhelmed, very down in the dumps for numerous reasons, one of which was because I was on my period. But this week I'm feeling a lot better. I made sure over the weekend to really relax and take time off work. So I did all of the things that I enjoy. I went to yoga, I went for walks in the sunshine, I did a little bit of shopping, and then on the Sunday I went out for dinner with Sid, because it's actually our 2-year anniversary today, but we celebrated it on Sunday because we're both quite busy this evening. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot less overwhelmed this week and a lot more like myself, but I am also feeling the pressure a little bit, because yesterday I realised that it was the 6th of February and in my head it was only the 1st of February, and as you probably know, I've got a deadline for the first draft of the first 3 chapters of my dissertation on the 17th of February, meaning I now only have 10 days to write 6,000 words of my dissertation. So I'm feeling a little bit stressed about that. After the workshop today, that is going to be my priority this afternoon, and for the next 10 days really, I need to be writing at least 1,000 words a day, I think, to make sure that I'm actually giving myself time to check over what I'm writing. So yeah, that is the super fun situation that we find ourselves in now. I'm gonna head off for my workshop though, and I will see you later. Apparently there's also been reports of fishing as well. Good morning, it's Wednesday today and I don't really have much to update you on this morning because I'm just doing the same old really today. I'm heading to the library to work on my dissertation. All of my actual contact hours this semester seem to be concentrated on a Monday and a Friday, with sometimes a seminar on Tuesday, which is what I had yesterday. So for the most part, I've got 3 days of the week where I don't have anything on, and I'm trying to get in the habit of spending those days in the library doing serious dissertation work or assignment work. I do feel like I made some really good progress yesterday with my literature review though. For the first time since I've started this whole dissertation process, I finally feel like I actually know what I'm doing. So that has been very reassuring, and hopefully I can make some good progress today with it too. Today, and I thought I would do my makeup this morning whilst also doing today's intro because I feel like I haven't done that for a long time. One of the reasons being that I literally just don't wear makeup to uni anymore. I went through a phase in first semester of wearing it literally every single day, but now I just cannot be bothered. However, I've got quite a face on day today, if that makes sense, so I thought I would take the time to put some on. I've actually bought quite a few new products recently as well, so I thought I would show you them. These are all things that I've been wanting for ages, but I just haven't been able to justify buying them because there was nothing wrong with my old makeup and I still had some left. But then it seemed like last weekend I ran out of everything at once. So what I've just put on is the Bobbi Brown face base. All of the things that I've bought you've definitely already heard of because I've just bought these things because of TikTok or other social media. But one thing that I really wanted to invest in is a good primer and a good setting powder. So I've also got the Laura Mercier powder because I've just been finding recently that all of my makeup disintegrates off my face, especially around this area, and I don't know if that's the makeup's fault or if it's my skincare. So I've only used these products once, but I do think my makeup went on a lot more flawlessly. I've also recently purchased a new foundation. This is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and I don't think this did you just see that? I've just sprayed foundation everywhere. This pump is the worst thing I've ever witnessed though in a makeup item. Like, why can I not put a lid on it now? Okay, looks like I'm changing my top in a second then. It's it's also on my jeans. That is so annoying. I can't remember where I just got up to with what I was saying, but I was actually really pleased with the colour match of this foundation. I essentially completely guessed when I was in the shop, but I actually think it's really accurate. Anyway, so in terms of what I've got on today, I'm a bit here, there and everywhere. At 10 o'clock today, I've actually got an interview with a marketing agency because they're conducting some research about creators at university and the influence that they have. I'm not really sure how much I can actually tell you about it, but I'm assuming that's alright. This is looking very pale on camera, but in person it's not that pale. It just matches my skin, which is also pale. After that, I think I'm just gonna head to the library, crack on with my dissertation, and then at 5 o'clock I've actually been invited to the opening launch party of the bar in our student union because it's recently had this big renovation, and this evening they're having a sort of pre-launch event. I'm also bringing Sid as my +1 as well. However, we can't stay for long because unintentionally Sid has also booked to go to Ready Steady Bake this evening for a little anniversary celebration. Ready Steady Bake is this really cool place in Leeds where you basically do like a bake-off style challenge. So lots of different people book on and then you're essentially like competing against one another, I think, in pairs. I've also got the NARS Creamy Concealer, and this is also in quite a pale shade. So I know people bake with this powder, but to be honest, I don't really know how to do that. So I've just been using this little brush to put it over the areas that my foundation seems to be disintegrating from the quickest. I also recently bought the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, which I was so excited about because I could not find this for months. Like, it was always sold out, but I really wanted to get my hands on one because I tried my housemates and loved it, and I just feel like the shade of it is really nice. Like, it's not too warm toned, it just genuinely looks like a shadow on your face. Still using the same mascara as always. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and I'm also still using the same eyebrow products. So this is an Ill Maquillage eyebrow gel and the Benefit Precisely my brow pencil. And there we have my new makeup routine. I actually really like it and I feel like it does really match my natural skin tone. So I'm gonna change my top because it's covered in foundation and head to uni now.
I've been thinking about you.
Hello, it is Friday today. I'm sorry if you can hear my laptop on my desk. It's doing that classic MacBook thing where it's trying to render the vlog from last week and it literally sounds like it's about to take off. It is currently 2 o'clock and I haven't had any contact hours today, so I didn't go into uni and I decided to stay at home because I'm actually just about to head off to the train station. I'm going back to Nottingham for a couple nights just till Sunday to see my parents. So I'm gonna walk down now, and instead of going back and forth or to the library and then to the train station, I just decided to stay at home because I've just been editing last week's vlog today. I've decided that I'm not going to vlog next week just because I haven't been in the best headspace for the past couple of weeks now, and I feel like I'm bringing a lot of negative energy to the vlogs and I never want to do that. I want this to feel like an uplifting and a positive place. And next Friday is also when the first 3 chapters of my dissertation are due, so it's going to be quite an intense, stressful week, and I think it would probably be better for me and for you guys if I just deal with that week on my own and then come back after that deadline is over. So I really hope that you understand, but I will still be documenting my week over on Instagram, and I'm sure I'll also post some TikTok content during that time too. So make sure to go and follow me over on those platforms. Also, I hope that you've enjoyed this vlog, and please subscribe for more vlogs because there's still plenty more to come, and I will see you in 2 weeks time. Bye.